Hey everybody, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to TD Jakes, and I hope as I'm speaking that he is doing much better because I heard yesterday, and many of you already heard, that he suffered a medical emergency while he was giving the benediction or the word at his church. So many people were saying, well, it's karma. Karma, why? Because they're saying that there was rumors that he is closely connected to Diddy, and that allegedly TD Jakes, we're going to talk about it, people. We can't ignore the elephant in the room, right? They're saying that TD Jakes was at the freak offs. TD Jakes did XYZ. TD Jakes perhaps was involved with individuals. How do I put this? Involved with individuals and allegedly been at the free calls. I'll keep it as clean as I can, okay? Keep it as clean as possible. And so many people are saying, that's him getting his karma. Let me tell you something about karma. Now, I do believe you reap what you sow, and listen, the Bible also say that, right? You put love out in the air, you most likely going to get love back. So you do reap what you sow. But do I think this medical emergency had to do with TDJ's getting his karma? If that was the case and karma worked that swiftly and that quickly like that, then Diddy's over in the MDC Center in Brooklyn. He chilling. hmm He got the inmates cleaning his room, making his bed, giving them his pack number so he can make phone calls. So I don't necessarily feel like, oh, this is TD Jake's karma. I do believe that anybody that is connected to Diddy is probably stressed the heck out. Even if you didn't do anything. Listen, I've never been a partier, but when I went to events, even family events sometimes, they be like, girl, at 9 o'clock, you was on the sleep, fell asleep on the couch, and you was snoring. I'm like, I did. And it was like, and you was talking in your sleep. I was. So, even if you are innocently connected to Diddy in one of his parties, you're probably freaking out because sometimes innocent things happen and you don't even remember, like, did I do this? Did I do that? Oh, yeah, I was sleeping with somebody, but I didn't give them anything in their drink and I wasn't doing anything sinister. Am I on videotape? Are they about to call me? So people are stressed out just as an innocent connection to Diddy. So I believe that there is a lot of stress in his life. Don't know what is true and not true. Only TD Jakes knows that. But I do believe there's a lot of stress in his life just because his name has been connected to the Diddy's sinister situation. So let's go ahead and get into this story and I'll talk more. Also, let me say this. If you're from like the church world, I like to say born and raised in the church. I'm definitely born and raised in the church. I'm still go to church to this day. I believe in God and all of that. But there are many people that tell you, don't you dare ever, ever speak ill on a man of God. And I say to myself, well, we say out of one side of our mouth that we're not supposed to worship no man. It's as if you believe in God, right? You don't worship any man. Well, the pastor, the bishop, whatever you want to name the religious person, they're just a man. And if we can speak ill or speak truth on Diva, are we not able to speak what we feel is our truth or what we want to speak on person A just because they are in a pulpit and call themselves a preacher or a bishop? We're just having a conversation here. There have been plenty of bishops, pastors, priests, whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever religious name you want to, whatever name you want to attach to the person, the religious person that has given us the word, that have done some sinister things. So are they to be highly forgiven? And then if I was never a man or woman of God in a pulpit, my crimes and my sins, y'all can drag me for filth all day long. But if you are in the pulpit, then we're going to give you high level grace and mercy the high level grace and mercy that we will not extend to anyone else. I'm just checking and we just having a conversation here. And I'm not saying TD Jakes did anything, because I don't know what TD Jakes might have done, or Diddy. I don't know. I'm not them, and I've never been in their circle, but I'm trying to have us have a conversation here. You remember, and may his soul rest in peace, Bishop Eddie Long, amazing, amazing preacher, amazing. Can lift up your soul with some of his sermons when he was alive. But unfortunately, at the end, when he died, he was accused of some very heinous crimes. And if let me get into the story, because I think y'all get where I'm going. Let's get into this. But the main thing I wanted to say was, do I feel that TD Jakes suffered his medical emergency because of karma? No, I think it was stress, right? And stress kills. Yes, it does. So we always have to be mindful of our mental and our physical health. So Pastor TD Jakes appears to have a medical emergency, convulses on stage. So Jake's church, the Potter House in Dallas, just released a statement writing the pastor experienced a slight health incident and received immediate medical attention. He is stable and under doctor's care. Okay. So a statement from the Potter's House of Dallas: during today's service, Bishop T.D. Jakes experienced a slight incident and received immediate medical attention following his powerful hour-long message. Bishop Jakes is stable and under the care of medical professionals. The entire Potter House family is grateful for the outpouring of love, prayers, and support from the community. Thank you for your understanding and continued prayers. TD Jakes is a popular Christian pastor, seemed to have a medical emergency during his Sunday sermon, convulsing on stage. The preacher and motivational speaker was speaking to his audience both in the church and at home via streaming. And while his voice seemed quiet, he wiped sweat from his brow. Nothing appeared out of the ordinary at first. And so we're going to check out a piece of the video. I don't know how much of this I could show. So I'm going to show 30 minutes. I'm saying 30 minutes. It's only a 2 minute and 44-second video. I'm gonna show 30 seconds, read a little bit more, and then show another 30 seconds.
Come get my seed. There gotta be somebody special to come get it. PMT serve the people of God.
Very distinct voice, powerful voice. And like I said, powerful, powerful sermons. And my church in New Jersey, he came to several times, and always a great, powerful, moving message, right? So Jake suddenly stops speaking, letting his hands fall to his sides, and he begins to shake. Several people from backstage rush to his aid, and the stream cuts out. This comes seconds after Jake tells his audience he loves them and talks about going to visit someone in the hospital, who ends up encouraging the visitor, almost like he knew something was wrong. So let's do another 30 seconds.
It was a pleasure. I still love to preach. I ain't tired of preaching. I miss you. I miss you. Have you ever gone to the hospital to visit?
And that's when he's about to talk about that, when he goes to the hospital to visit someone. So let me continue. It's unclear exactly what happened to Jakes. We reached out to his camp for more details. So far, no word back. If you don't know Jakes, he's a senior pastor at the Potter's House, a mega church based in Dallas, Texas. He's written a number of books on religion and self-help. He rose to national attention last year when rumors about an alleged relationship with Diddy began to surface online. Rumors he shot down fiercely during his Christmas address last year. Hopefully, Jakes is all right and makes a full recovery. And I am praying for his full recovery and his health. Let's listen to a little bit more.
Somebody, and you thought you was going to encourage them, and they encourage you. That's what preaching is like. You think you're giving out something, but you're getting back more than you gave. I love you.
This is where he has the medical emergency.
Now, Lord, let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. O Lord, my strength, my redeemer. Let them go in peace.
They start to pray for him. It cuts out. Is actually very sad, right? His daughter did make a statement. This is when T.D. Jakes says that, you know, when he was accused of having connection to Diddy, and he said it's all a lie. We'll listen to this real quick. This happened December 24th, 2023. Let's take a quick listen.
Some of you logged in or come in out of concern. Some of you come in to hear what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off. I will not use this sacred day and this sacred pulpit to address a lie when I have a chance to preach a truth. I will stand straight up, head up, back straight, and preach the unadulterated, infallible word of God. Because that is what the pulpit is for. But there will be a time. So you can stop dragging people and arguing with people and fighting and just log off. All you do is just hit the button. Right there. Log off. There is no show here. In the Gospel of St. Matthew.
Just like I said, powerful speaker. His daughter did give a message with her husband. We'll take a quick listen to that. Hold on one second. Let's get into that.
Family.
Hey.
I know that today's been an interesting day for us.
A tough day.
But we didn't want to lay down without giving you all an update about how everything is going with Bishop. We want to thank you, first of all, for your prayers, your support, your concern. It's truly been a blessing.
Yeah, we felt those prayers. Obviously, today could have been a tragic day, but it wasn't. By the mercy of God, by the grace of God, Bishop is doing well. He's recovering well. He's under medical care. He's strong. We're trying to get him to sit down. He's the strong bishop that we know, but we really can't thank you enough for your prayers, for your intercession, for all your kind words, and keep it up. People are asking, what can we do? Keep praying. Keep encouraging. It means a lot to our family.
Yeah, I'm so grateful that he's already beginning to improve. And I think it's just a reminder, even going into this holiday season week, to love on the people who you hold near and dear, and just take the time to be grateful for all the people God's given you.
Thank you. We love you. Appreciate you.
Hey, family.
Yeah, I'm sure it's hard. I mean, it was a nice statement from the daughter, and I do pray for his full recovery. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to share something with you really quick. I'm not going to go through all of this, but to go back in time and to be reminded. Now, this is from 2012, but it's just a reminder that we are all human. We all fall short. And whether you are appointed to be in the pulpit to speak to us, or you are just a parishioner sitting in the pews listening to the word, we are all human. We are all man. And if we're not going to judge everyone, then let's judge no one. Let everybody have sort of their due process, right? So we have Clefo Dollar. If you remember, he is the leader of a mega church. He had World Changes Church, International Church in College Park, Georgia. Ton of money, private jet, Rolls Royce. I don't have a problem with pastors having wealth at all, but he was accused of attacking his 15-year-old daughter after they argued about her going to a party at 1 a.m. Okay, he was charged with that. He was released. Just going back in time here. Like I told you at the beginning of this video, remember Pastor Eddie Long. He has since passed away. He was a senior pastor of New Birth Ministries Church in Lithonia, Georgia, and he talked in the pulpit a lot about homosexual relationships, but then he was later accused by a few men about being in a relationship with them. Okay, it's going back in time there. I will connect this article to the description of this video. Henry Longs, he was nicknamed the Deacon, okay, was known for being a charismatic and God-fearing. He was also known for spending most of his free time at church, counseling his churchgoers and raising money for church projects. So when the deacon became president of the National Baptist Convention USA, NBC, in 1994, it was no surprise that NBC had the longest prominently African and American Christian domination in the United States, and is the world's second largest Baptist domination with a membership around 10 million. Yet only 4 years later, when Lyons was indicted by federal prosecutors for fraud, extortion, money laundering, conspiracy, and tax evasion, his downfall shocked everyone who have come to know him. He pleaded innocent, but he did do time. Okay. Gaston Smith, a highly respected community leader. He was the leader in the Liberty City area of Florida. Gaston Smith was accused of stealing thousands of dollars from low-income area that had been honored for saving. A pastor of the Friendship Ministry Baptist Church, Smith was also known for his dapper attire, pricey gaiters, was convicted in 2009 of looting $10,000 in county funds that was supposed to help Miami's poor. Why am I bringing all of this up? Let me do this from right here. Thomas Wesley Weeks Jr., a Pentecostal televangelist bishop. Thomas Wesley Weeks III is a prophet, author, television and conference host, and a highly sought after motivational speaker. He, along with his former wife, Juanita Bynum. So I bring him up because he was accused of actually DV against Juanita Bynum. So you might say, Diva, what is your point for bringing this up? My point for bringing this up is to say that we are all human. And my thing is, the people are so sensitive. Let me see. I want to say this. We are all human. We all fall short. And whether you are a diva, you the man on the corner that nobody really knows your name in a public forum or whatever the case may be, or, you're somebody's uncle, cousin, brother. Sin is sin. A crime is a crime. And eventually, if you do the crime, you're going to probably have to do the time. Praying for T.D. Jakes. Again, I'll end this by saying, no, I don't think it's karma. I just think it's probably has to do with stress. And y'all know stress kills. And stress, not necessarily because I'm 10 toes down that he did something, but stressed because, like I said in the beginning, anybody connected to Diddy right now, they're all stressed the heck out. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts on this video, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.